All right, let's look into Google's AI search features and, of course, the critics who are calling out the tech giant's countermeasures and recent developments from Elon Musk's AI venture xAI. For more, I'm joined by Karen Sutherland from the University of the Sunshine Coast. Wonderful to have you with me. What criticisms have you witnessed out there with Google's AI search feature?
Look, I mean, they are warranted. Google is experimenting. Let's just put that out there. It is an experimental tool. It's called AI Overview. So basically, it uses AI to scan websites as part of search and give a little description as part of that. But the description is AI generated. However, the descriptions are quite interesting. In one description, it actually advised users to use a non-toxic glue so that they could make their cheese stick to pizza. And then in another one, it advised that eating a rock a day is actually a good idea. I could see why there's been a bit of backlash about those ones.
Yeah, and I guess this is some of this hallucination kind of stuff where it's trying to make sense of something and connect things together with what we want, but it's executing them in a really strange manner.
Yes, so hopefully people aren't going to take this advice, but it just shows you while things are moving quickly, there's still a lot of work to do. We're not there yet, and AI is still making mistakes, but poor Google seems to make so many of them, or they're just more publicly known, because this comes off the back of quite a few in the last few months.
So what actions are Google taking in response to this criticism of these AI-powered products?
They're really trying to tighten up the AI used in generating these responses. The main thing is that they're aware of the situation, and what they've done too, remember there was backlash a few months ago where they were generating images that were not, let's just say in a nicer way, historically accurate and with people in them, and now you can't even generate images with people using Google Gemini now. So they've clearly gone away and they're trying to make it better. And I'm sure they're doing that with this as well. So once they're aware of it, but I don't understand why they wouldn't try and do that in the first place before releasing this on the world.
That's just you and I suppose there's shareholders and things to go. We need to see it in action. We need to get it out. That's always the way it is, the people behind the scenes. But let's jump ahead. How much funding did Elon Musk's AI startup xAI raise in its Series B funding round? Tell us a little bit more about what Musk is up to.
$6 billion. And so it's actually twice more, like they doubled their original actual target for this round. So it's extraordinary. So now they are worth more. They've been valued as being worth more than the other AI company, Anthropic. But they're not as big as OpenAI, so that's been valued at about 80 billion. Yeah, but they're on the way. Like they're trying to really catch up with these other big players.
Yeah. So what are some of the goals for xAI with these raised funds, according to the companies? They made a statement, I understand. It's a bit of an arms race, I'm feeling, based on what we've been talking about these last few weeks.
Absolutely. The holy grail for this is AGI. And that's AI. It can function almost on its own. It can learn and correct itself in its errors and things like that. So I think a lot of the AI companies are trying to rush this along to get there. But there's been not a lot of talk about responsible development of AI or ethical use of AI in this development of AGI. So I think that's a bit of a concern.
Yeah, Dr. Karen Sutherland, I want to thank you for joining us on the program, highlighting more about what's going on out there when it comes to AI and, of course, the rollout of it all.
Thank you.